Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian here at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., where we are covering the Norwegian-American Defense Industry Council. And we have with us the Council's president, who also happens to be president of Kongsberg Defense Systems USA, Vidar Skjelstad. Vidar, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolute pleasure. I want to start off with what your strategic priorities in the United States, or rather Kongsberg's strategic priorities in the United States is. Obviously, the U.S. Navy is looking for a new weapon. You're partnered with Raytheon on bringing the Norwegian-developed naval strike missile to this market. Obviously, Lockheed is in that program competition as well, and Boeing is as well. What are some of the other priorities you guys have in the United States for growth?
Yeah, so on the defense side, of course, it is the portfolio of strike missiles, which is the naval strike missile and the joint strike missile for the F-35. Of course, this missile is unique. It's developed to fit inside the bomb bay of the F-35. It's the only fifth-generation strike missile that's currently under development for this jet. So that's one priority. And then we have, of course, our autonomous underwater vehicles built by our subsidiary Hydroid up in Massachusetts. The REMUS 100, REMUS 1600, and of course finally we have the remote weapon stations for the U.S. Army, the CROWS weapon stations, CROWS which been produced in 15,000 plus units for the U.S. Army, where we have a new upgunned 30 millimeter heavy or medium caliber turret.
As a senior executive of a foreign defense company that's from a close allied country, is there concern about some of the America First stuff that you hear? You know, President Trump has mentioned that obviously his priority is Buy American, Build American. How does a foreign, very successful foreign company succeed in this market from your standpoint?
Yeah, we're actually not so concerned of this rhetoric because, like, America First, it's not like anything new. You have the Buy American Act. You have a lot of these barriers that's been enforced for decades. We have still found ways to work with our U.S. customers and partners, and I do believe that the alliance still is extremely important, also for the U.S., not only for the European countries part of the alliance.
One of the priorities for the administration, and has always been the case, has been to do as much domestic manufacture as possible. Where are the places where you're investing, and how many Americans is Kongsberg employing in the United States?
Right. So the U.S. have fantastic manufacturing capabilities and good quality and competitively priced as well. So we have a corporation. We have 700 employees here in North America that's spread in 17 different locations. Major manufacturing we have in Pennsylvania, Johnstown, and also up in Massachusetts in Pocasset with the autonomous underwater vehicles.
And if you guys end up winning naval strike missile and a couple of other things, how high up could those numbers go?
On the workforce there, well, we could easily add up 500 more jobs in a large program over the lifetime there, and a lot of that will be in Tucson in collaboration with our partner Raytheon.
You guys are a much bigger company. There are a lot smaller Norwegian companies that are also involved here trying to get, to expand their footprint in the United States. From your standpoint, what are the keys to succeeding in the North American market?
I think the key to succeed is, first of all, that you have to have a unique offering, an innovative new idea, a new product that fills like a gap. And of course then you have to be here and be close to the customer, and then add jobs into the economy.
And you have to be constantly engaging.
Absolutely, sir.
Sir, thanks very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.